Would you keep watching if every recommendation felt made just for you? Netflix over 270 million users do. This presentation explores how Netflix transforms personalization into loyalty through data, psychology, and strategic marketing. My name is Victoria Adejimo, and I'll be showing you today how Netflix integrates analytics, creativity, and consumer insights to build measurable global impact. Begin with Netflix company overview, its value proposition, then walk you through its segmentation and positioning. After that, we'll explore its integrated marketing communications, its consumer psychology engine, its retention and customer lifetime value focus, and then global cultural strategy. And then I will close with key performance results and lessons from marketing leaders. Now let's start with Netflix. It started in 1997 as a DVD by mail service and has grown into the world's leading streaming platform operating in over 190 countries. Its mission is to entertain the world, and that guides every marketing and content decision that it has to make. Netflix successes lies in combining innovation, adaptability, and data-driven insights, what our course calls dynamic capability in marketing strategy. Netflix value proposition centers on personalized on-demand entertainment for everyone everywhere. It promises three things, which are, convenience, personalization, and cultural inclusivity. You know, in this value proposition, we're seeing the purpose, which is the why, to entertain and connect the world through stories. A differentiator, how they have personalized algorithms, original content, and then the emotional value of what it means for each and every one of us. According to Kotler and Keller 2016, a strong value proposition communicates benefits that solve customer needs better than its competitors. Because while Disney Plus focuses on family franchises and Amazon on bundling, Netflix differentiates through algorithmic curation and emotional storytelling. Using the segmentation targeting positioning framework, Netflix suggests by behavior and psychographics. We're talking about like the binge watchers, the family and explorers, and target tech savvy 18 to 49-year-olds who value autonomy and discovery. Its positioning statement, which is the world's personalized entertainment hub. Yuan 2023 found that this STP logic allows Netflix to turn technology itself into a differentiator, creating perceived uniqueness in a saturated streaming market. This foundation of STP and the value proposition anchors the rest of its marketing strategy, particularly its integrated marketing communications, which we're going to see next. Now, integrated marketing communications means every touch point pretty much works together to deliver a consistent data-driven brand message. IMC builds, that's integrated marketing communication, builds trust through message clarity and synergy. Netflix aligns all content and communications under one mission to entertain the world. Whether it's a trailer, a social media post, or an in-app banner, every element reinforces the same identity, which is bold, cinematic, and personal. Campaigns like Wednesday's viral TikTok dance and Squid Game's global teaser rollout demonstrate the synergy between paid, owned, and earned media. Netflix IMC integrates content creation, distribution, and engagement under one creative logic, while Yuan 2023 adds that real time analytics refine those messages in each market. You know what the result is? One unified voice that strengthens brand recall and customers trust that brand worldwide. Now, as discussed in our textbook, consumer psychology helps marketers understand how perception, motivation, and emotion shape our buying behavior. Netflix designs its interface around the AIDA model, which is attention, interest, desire. Attention can also be awareness, interest, desire, and action. Now, the trailers and teasers, they grab people's attention and makes us aware, feeds our curiosity and visual impact. The personalized thumbnails sustains our interest, makes it relevant and social proof. The autoplay and exclusives build the desire that we have, so we're anticipating that dopamine reward. And then the play next button drives the action, forms the habit on what we watch. This process also satisfies Maslow's social and esteem needs, belonging, connection, and identity. Personalized content heightens engagement, while Pajkovic 2021 finds that algorithmic cues reinforce taste and viewing habits. Together, this emotional storytelling and data-driven design create habit loops that sustain the binge cycle, exactly what our consumers' behavior and motivation framework that we've discussed describes. Now, the customer lifetime value measures measures how much revenue a company earns from each customer over time. Gupta and Banerjee 2023 found that retention based models outperform acquisition driven ones, as you can see. Netflix uses engagement data, hours watched, churn, and renewal likelihood to forecast our customer lifetime value. Now, when Netflix enforced password sharing restrictions in 2024, short term cancellations arose, but conversions to paid accounts lifted average revenue per user by about 8%, according to Netflix Inc. 2024. Its retention rate is about 94% in top markets. That's what Antenna Research 2023 tells us, proving how powerful its personalization engine is. Now, these metrics show a clear link between retention, monetization, and lifetime profitability, and that is the financial core of advanced marketing strategy. Now, Netflix global success comes from thinking global while streaming local through localization, which is maintaining a unified brand while adapting to local culture. As we've said, Netflix operates successfully in 190 countries or markets. Series like Squid Game from Korea, Lupin from France, and Blood Sisters from Nigeria illustrate how localized storytelling drives global engagement. Now, Kim and Parker 2022 shows that Netflix IMC embeds cultural adaptation into both production and promotion, while Choi and Lee 2021 describe this as cultural hybridity that strengthens cross market appeal. Now, this reflects the integration responsiveness framework we studied, which is balancing the global efficiency with local responsiveness. Netflix cultural agility fulfills its mission to entertain the world while reinforcing that global brand trust. Now, behind every campaign are measurable results. As we can see, Netflix subscribers base rose from 167 million in 2019 to over 270 million and counting by 2025, a 62% increase according to Netflix Inc. 2025. Padkovic 2021 notes that 80% of all viewing comes from personalized recommendations, and after its password sharing policy, Netflix gained a whopping 5.9 million new subscribers globally. Retention in top markets remained near 94%, confirming how data driven personalization translates directly into growth and brand loyalty. Now, these numbers demonstrate what our course calls evidence based marketing management, where data validates strategic creativity. So, to sustain growth, Netflix should implement four key strategies. First, blend algorithmic and human curation while personalization drives engagement. Over automation can sometimes make content feel repetitive. Integrating human editorial judgment with AI recommendations can enhance authenticity and emotional storytelling. They can also communicate the ethical use of data, because as data privacy becomes a global concern, transparency in how algorithms use viewer information aligns with ethical marketing principles that we've discussed. Clear communication can strengthen customer trust and reduce skepticism towards personalization. Thirdly, we can expand regional story labs. These labs can co-create localized campaigns with regional creators, deepening Netflix localization strategy and ensuring cultural relevance. And lastly, they can invest in retention dashboards that track customer lifetime value, not just for new subscribers. This will shift the focus from short-term growth to long-term customer value, echoing Gupta and Banerjee's 2023 framework on retention-based business goals. Now, Netflix model offers four lessons that we as marketing leaders can learn from. First, we need to integrate analytics, creativity, and ethics. Data should inform decisions but also inspire empathy. Secondly, we need to know that the future is redefining KPIs towards CLV, customer lifetime value, and retention and engagement depth. Thirdly, we need to encourage cross functional collaborations between marketing data and creative teams, the foundation of IMC. Finally, we foster transparent global communication, adapting tone and message while maintaining authenticity in this age of personalization. Effective marketing leadership means balancing insight, integrity, basically. Now, through IMC, Netflix has been able to align its message into one voice. Through customer psychology, it turns data into emotions. Through customer lifetime value, it transforms retention into profitability. And through localization, Netflix has been able to connect cultures under a single brand story. Netflix proves that marketing success comes from clarity, consistency, and connection. In the end, marketing that learns beats marketing that merely launches. These are my references that you can see over here. Thank you and thanks for watching.